Hi, this is Eternal King bringing you another LOR video today. So I wanted to talk a little bit about PvP 2.0. So for those that don't know, there are essentially going to be some pretty substantial changes to the way that PvP is functioning in LOR going forward. What's happening is that what we're going to be seeing is more ranked seasons overall. So starting August 1st, basically what we're going to be having is faster rotations between standard and eternal and the frequency of these two seasons. So every standard season is only going to last 2 months. At which point ranked standard will actually be turned off, and then they will turn on ranked eternal ladder. And then, they're going to go back to standard and back to eternal, back to standard, back to eternal. And they will continue to do so, continue to do this for as long as possible. So each season is 2 months of ranked standard, 1 month of ranked eternal, and basically giving out new player titles for people who kind of hit top 100 on Masters. You get a new title called Top 100, which is great because that means that there will no longer be any debate in terms of who the top players are for each format. If you're a top standard player, you will be a top 100 standard player. If you're a top eternal player, you will be a top 100 eternal player. There will be no more debating who that person is. Then, in addition to that, if you manage to place in Masters season over season, again, say I wait 2 months, I hit Masters and Eternal, I wait another 2 months, I hit Masters and Eternal. Then I start getting a unique title that is like Masters 1 times, Masters 2 times, Masters 3 times, Masters 4 times. Not only that, again, for people who enjoy Standard, I'll mention that they'll actually, with each new season, be rotating the card pool as well. So you can expect something like an Eddie rotation, I would assume, in one of those seasons. So does that mean, what does that mean essentially for the community? Well, there's a couple big distinctions that I want to make that we really haven't had before. The first thing is, again, if you manage to place top 100, you are a top 100 player. Just like period, full stop, you get the title. Nobody can really debate with you whether or not you deserved it because you have the title and you just bring that to all your other games. The second thing is that you can hit Masters in Eternal multiple times or Standard and get a unique title for that as well. We've never really had that kind of differentiator because, again, everyone's got a Masters emblem, right? Like, all you get is the emblem, and it doesn't really mean anything. Now that you get the emblem and the title, it means that you get to equip your favorite Masters emblem and you get to equip your favorite competitive title to be indicative of the success you've had in this game and to allow you to further differentiate from the general community. What you'll see with that is that you'll essentially be able to confidently say that you are just flat out better than other players, unconditionally. So again, when Sunny hits Masters each standard season, he will have a title that indicates that he has hit Master season, Masters rank, 4 times over the course of, the next year if he continues to play this game, which I will personally. And then if I do the same thing in Eternal, I will have the same title. What that means is that each format master can really hone in on what it is that makes them a unique player and distinguish themselves in that format. So again, I have no doubt that Sunny will be able to distinguish himself in Standard with all sorts of cool titles, and then I will be able to do the same thing in Eternal. And I'll have all sorts of cool titles, and then the minute anyone kind of challenges your supremacy in that format, you're just like, look at my title. I don't even have to play you because I have already proven that I'm kind of that far ahead of the rest of the pack. That'll be nice. I think that at this point in the game's life cycle, that's all that's really left for the best players. The best players have hit Masters before. The best players have hit top 100 in Masters before. So the only thing left is to equip and earn titles that help you prove that differentiation, as opposed to you just, tooting your own horn and saying that you've done it. Now you just like, here's my title. Here's my emblem. GG's. I'm looking forward to that personally. I'm really looking forward to the new competitive changes. I think it's going to be very good for the healthiness, the long-term healthiness of LOR as a card game in the competitive space. And it's very much necessary as a way of weeding out the trolls, because, God, do we need that. This is Eternal King, signing out.